Over 1.5 million refugees and asylum seekers are currently residing in Uganda, which continues to be Africa's largest refugee hosting nation. Some of these individuals have established businesses and employed locals, while others are engaged in agricultural activities in districts like Adjumani, Isingiro and Kampala, among others. However, this has resulted in issues with environmental issues, social cohesiveness and economic opportunity. On the other hand, Honorable Hilary Onek and Esther Nyakun, Ministers for Relief, Disaster Preparedness and Refugees, claim that refugees are not only a Ugandan problem but a global problem.
Give the program to them. In other words, they have to finance it because refugees is not our problem as Uganda. These refugees are from neighborhood where they have political problems and some of those primitive differences of tribal killing each other. Then they run into our country here. It's not our problem, it's an international problem.
Previously, we used to have refugees in the country, and most of the benefits they used to get was on humanitarian basis. Right now, the STM is going to help us to see how to make sure that they get the humanitarian together with the development, which is also going to support both the refugees and the host community. So when you talk about the benefits, right now we have so many programs that have been put there. For example, the government of Japan has put for us one of the biggest bridges.
The government has created the Settlement Transformation Agenda 2 approach in response to these difficulties in order to fulfill the economic needs for both refugees and host communities. For instance, the growth of physical infrastructure, such as roads and agriculture, has the ability to provide jobs and income in line with National Development Plan's emphasis on the development of the economy through infrastructure boom.
And these people also have to make income. Okay, so we work with UNHCR. Okay, and Japan is good at making rice. And I see many farmers in the refugees areas, not only refugees, but also the host communities. These people are getting more income than before. Okay, so we start from rice production, and from there they make money.
At the time when we had SDA1 in place, the number of refugees in Uganda were not 1.5, it was much less than that. Now, what do? Why don't you embark on more modernized ways of agriculture so that the shrinking plots that are located to the newly arriving refugees are better used through modernized agricultural practices and so on and so forth.
Overall, the Settlement Transformation Agenda strategy is an important initiative that has the potential to improve the economic development of refugee hosting areas in Uganda through mobilizing resources, partnerships with private sector and local communities, and support from the international development partners. The program seeks to create vibrant, self-sustaining communities that benefit both refugees and host communities. Bronya Katsime compiled this story.